Hello, and welcome back. In this episode, we are going to handle part of the documents. So, in the documents, we have all of the material of the course. So, we have the syllabus, which you should already have gone through. We had a syllabus quiz. We have a test model, which we'll talk about when we do the test. We have the test study guides, which we'll talk about when we do the test. And we have the quiz study guides. So let's talk about the quiz study guides. We're going to go from the bottom. We're going to do the quiz study guides this episode. Okay. There are a total of 7 quizzes. There is a syllabus quiz, and then there are 2 quizzes per test. So there's quiz 1, quiz 2, then a test. Quiz 3, then quiz 4, then a test. Quiz 5 and quiz 6, and then the last test. This looks like a lot of material. It's really not. I could easily have done it in 3 or 4 files, but I wanted everything to be self-contained. So you have the study questions for each quiz. Quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4, quiz 5, and quiz 6, and the chapters in the textbook. And this is the textbook. McKay, second edition, Understanding World Societies. This is the textbook. It is at the bookstore. There have been problems with it, I understand. They ran out of the bookstore ran out of copies. The publisher was slow to get us copies. And the publisher decided to do something with the other books that come in the package that made this all complicated. So, but what is there? There is 20 or so questions. Depending on the chapter, there's about 20 questions. And these questions come right out of the textbook. Now you have to read the chapter. But I read the chapter. I found some sentences I liked. And I made a note and made a question. So you have the quiz. So these are the study questions. There are about 20. So you have to find the answers for each. On the quiz, when you take the quiz, you will get a selection of 10 of these. It is a random selection, but you'll get a selection of 10 of these. They are multiple choice. Okay, so what will happen? When you go to take the quiz, you click on tests, and up come the quizzes. Here are the quizzes. Quiz chapter 1, quiz chapter 2, quiz chapter 3, 4, 5. Okay? I am going to switch over to what I see, instructor, tests. Okay, tests. There we go. All right. So, let's take the exam. So here, quiz chapter 1. Take the exam. It will then ask you, do you want to take the quiz? And you could say, no, 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 no. Or you agree. Once you agree, you are taking the quiz. Once you agree, you cannot go to any other pages. If you go to other pages, other web study pages, the quiz will log you out. So you can't go back to the timeline. You can't go back to the documents. You can't go back. The quiz will say, oh, you're trying to cheat, and log you out. So once you hit agree, you're in. Now, so what happens? Well, we got a timer right here. You got 10 minutes. Now, you may say 10 minutes is not enough time, but there are 10 questions. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they are multiple choice. 10 minutes is a lot of time. A minute per question is an immense amount of time. Like, we've done 25 seconds. So you have the question, what did Homo erectus accomplish? And you have to know what the answer is. And the answer came out of the reading of the textbook. So somewhere in chapter one is something, a sentence or paragraph that says Homo erectus accomplished. Homo erectus succeeded. It's not always literal. Boom, one minute. That's a lot of time. I'm already monologuing. So I may use a synonym, but it will be something like accomplished, succeeded in doing, something of that nature. And boom, you pick the answer, you move on. When you get to the bottom, you hit submit. If you do not hit submit, it will not enter you. You hit submit. It will say, are you sure? And you say, yes, because you are confident. And boom. No, I did not do very well, but I didn't enter anything. Okay? Now, at the moment, review is turned off. That is on purpose. The review is turned off because other people will be taking the quiz. And I have family members who take classes together. I have boyfriends and girlfriends who take classes together. And it's an anti-cheat thing. Now you may go, well, that's not going to help that much if we're studying together. But it's a little thing. And so once the quiz is over and everyone has taken it, so Monday or Tuesday, I will open up the test. I will open up the quiz, turn on review, put it up in the announcement page, right? It will go up here. Announcements. So today I will do 20 September and write in, you can now review your syllabus quiz answers and what the right answers were. So a day or two after, you'll be able to review. Okay? So that's how it is. You have 20, see there, right there. What did Homo erectus accomplish? So you have 20 study questions. On the quiz, you will get 10 multiple choice questions to answer out of those 20. You answer those 10, you submit, boom, you get a grade. Moving on. You have 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is a lot of time. When I do short answers in class, I give 5 minutes. And if you know what you're talking about, if you have a study guide in front of you with the answers, people finish within 5 minutes. I do not have a problem. In fact, I have the bigger problem that people are bored, sitting there twiddling their thumbs. You at least can submit and be done whenever you're finished. So that is the quizzes. That's how you take the quiz. Let's go back to student. timeline, documents, quizzes. So, which quiz and which chapters? So the first quiz is on chapter 1, the second quiz is on chapter 2, the third quiz is on chapters 5 and 6, the fourth quiz is on chapters 3, 4, and 7. The fifth quiz is on 9 and 10, the sixth quiz is on 14 and 15. They will here, it'll also tell you here, 3, 4, and 7. It will tell you which chapters the questions are in. So here, 3, 4, and 7, there's nothing here, so it's chapter 3. So obviously the first one. Here's chapter 4, and here's 5 questions. And here's chapter 7, and here's 5 questions. This is where you will find the answers to these questions. Again, this is so that you're not wasting your time, so that you can read efficiently, you can find this information. Okay? So that is the quizzes. That is how to take a quiz on the test tab, and what taking a quiz looks like. Thank you.